why pick this fund versus maybe a passive ETF investing into the NASDAQ or technology?
Yeah, that's also a good question. And I think kind of relates to the prior question, which is there's probably going to be more losers than winners as you progress throughout this. And a passive ETF is not going to update those things. It'll just, it selects its investments and it just sits at that. And it probably grows incredibly concentrated in just a few names. And frankly, you actually see that in the indices today. I would not want to really be invested in the indices where you're basically just betting on four names. I see a lot more opportunity in actually selecting specific stocks beneath it that have largely been overlooked, partially because of this restrictive rate environment. We can get into kind of where we are within the rate environment and macro if that's a follow-up question, and why I think actually mid caps have an opportunity. But the long story short is, as this AI cycle progresses, the winners and losers are also going to change. And if you stay stagnant with holdings for phase one and you move into phase two, you could be left with big losers. And you're actually starting to see that already as platforms are changing in terms of who's designed into the NVIDIA GPU for Blackwell that launches later this year. And it's a whole host of new players that are very different versus those who benefited.